I chose this because I thought this would be a really good thing. You can have this kind of for breakfast. I was thinking more of a little dessert thing. There's wonderful products with the fat-free, sugar-free puddings that you can make with your skim milk, not with cream, with skim milk, and you know, sort of low calorie. We've got the fat-free, the light, and the sugar-free whipped toppings, so you can choose which one. And when I was down there, I didn't make a parfait for tonight, but one thing that I wanted to impress upon you is start reading labels. Because when I was looking at the like the sugar-free and the light and the fat-free whipped topping, there was not a whole lot of difference in calories. There was not a whole lot of difference in fat. The difference that I was surprised at was in the sodium content. So watch things like that, that you know, you think you're getting, oh, sugar-free, fat-free, wonderful. Well, if it's increasing the sodium, that's not always the best thing. So just kind of read your labels and see what's going on. You know, I think that in the new year, it'd be wonderful to make a resolution to get away from less processed food, more fresh vegetables, fruits, things like that, to cut down on just things that you're not aware are in different products. But so get back to the more natural things. So with the granola, we are going to start with some regular oats. They're a little bit bigger than the quick oats, but this recipe recommended that you use the regular oats. Okay. You're welcome. I do that when I do a, because I've said before, I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian, and when I do the recipes, a lot of the recipes I get from different publications, from the internet and so forth, and I change them a little bit. So if the calories are on a recipe, I don't, or the other things, the calories don't bother me as much as some of the other things. When I change the recipe, I don't always put it in there, because when I change it and they list the calories and all that stuff, and then I start substituting things, then all that stuff changes, so I don't like to always put it in. But when I do a class where we're talking about lower calorie, lower whatever, I like to put it in and use the recipes exactly the way I got them, so I'm not making anybody crazy, or you know, changing anybody's diet or whatever. Okay. That's the reason I don't always put the calories on there, is because I change the recipes from the original ones, and I don't like to fool around. There's a cup and a half of the oats. We've got a half a cup of whole wheat flour, and of course now we're talking about, or we're getting back to more whole grain things. That's supposed to be, or that is better for you. All right, and we've got some sliced almonds. All right, and this recipe called for light butter, which I really didn't think I didn't even know what that was. But we do have, it's called Smart Balance. It's 50% butter, 50% Smart Balance spread. So you can use this for baking. A lot of the lower calorie spreads you can't use for baking because of the water content. I thought I had a measuring cup in here. Oh, here it is. Okay, we're going to melt 2 tablespoons of that butter, the light butter. Let's stick that in here. Try that. Okay. So we've got this mixed up in here. We've got a pan with some foil that I'm going to just spray a little bit. Okay. Set that aside. We've got some honey, some vanilla, just a half a teaspoon, which we'll put in there when that comes out. Okay, so we've got that melted. This is a really easy recipe, not a lot of ingredients. Most of the ingredients you probably already have on hand. A little bit of, it looked like a half a teaspoon, didn't it? Close enough. Okay. And with this, if you really wanted to use this as a little snack, that would be great. You could add different kind of nuts. Again, if you do that, the calorie content that's listed and the other things would change. So depending on how strict you're sticking with whatever food lifestyle change we're on, then just keep that in mind. Okay, just mix that up. Put it on our prepared pan. And I like the fact that you can buy different flavors of honey, so that would change the flavor a little bit. I'm just going to stick this in the oven. We'll put it on for 10 minutes, stir it up a little bit, do 10 more minutes. Okay. And that's our granola that needs to be stirred. Stir it with this. Here is our granola, and I like to sort of break it up a little bit more. And like I said, you can do this as a cereal in the morning, or it's just a little sweet treat for doing a parfait. That was the directions I gave you, the parfait. You know, just the little sugar-free pudding. Make it with the skim milk, layer that with the fat-free or the sugar-free Cool Whip, put a little of this in between the layers, and you've got a nice low-calorie dessert.